What is the most important thing for me to do right now? If you take responsibility for your life, that means asking yourself questions in regard to what you want to do with your life. And that's not always an easy process, because there's a tendency to either take the path of least resistance, just to see what is in your mailbox and respond to that. And by mailbox, I mean both your inbox and what people are asking of you, or just to go along with the expectations of others. Most people, I believe, just by watching, even though I don't have mind reading capabilities, obviously, live their lives to gain the approval of others, because we feel that others are going to be responsible for our success. It's difficult to go against the grain, because we're social creatures. From the time of the caveman days, if we got isolated from the tribe, we would starve. The worst thing that could happen is that they left you behind, and you couldn't hunt on your own. But today, it's not quite 180, but it's getting more in that direction, because what's holding people back is not being on their own. What's holding people back is having too much groupthink tendencies and letting other people decide for you what you should do. Because when other people decide for you what you should do, they're going to have you work as part of their dreams rather than you working on your own dreams. So it's not a total zero-sum game. You can create win-win where both people or parties are working on their dreams at the same time. You got to be creative and smart how to do that, because sometimes it'll degenerate into one person's dream over another. But you have to be willing to say, I am responsible for my life, and I am going to work on my dreams, and I'm going to risk social ostracism to a certain degree. Now, if you're really, really, really smart, you can work on your dreams and have other people buy into them at the same time. That's what Steve Jobs did with the reality distortion field. I'm not saying you have to, be like Steve Jobs either in terms of his temperament or reality distortion, but you have to inspire people. You have to motivate other people if you want them to be part of your dream, and all great leaders know how to do that. So in terms of what is the most important thing that I do right now, don't become a creature of ritual where you just do, I do these 5 things every day. Everything that you do is a trade of your life. So if you spend an hour doing it, you've lost that hour of your life forever. So before you do something, I'm not saying spending your whole life in analysis paralysis, but think about what you're doing. Like they say, measure twice and cut once. If it's not something that you would trade your life for, your time for, don't do it. Ask yourself every moment, not every single moment, but periodically throughout the day, what is the most important thing for me to do right now?